Irvington, New Jersey. So yeah, it was at a show in Brooklyn, New York, and as an avid hip hop fan, I was going to shows often since I was a teenager. So always desire it was an interest of mine to become a hip hop producer. When I saw my friends rapping and making beats in high school, and even after high school. So going to shows, meeting artists, especially independent hip hop artists, was very important for me. So, but flash forward to 2015 when I bumped into Pace One at a show in Brooklyn, New York. Uh, since I'm from the same area as him, we kind of just started talking music, started talking Newark, New Jersey, Irvington, Hillside, New Jersey, where I'm from, Hillside. And after about 20, 30 minutes of talking, he recruited me to be part of his group, Team One.
That's awesome. That is fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. Chris Dorado joins us here on our big broadcast. He joins us live. And so how do people get your music? How do they find you online and get involved with what you're doing, brother?
All DSP, all digital streaming platforms, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, those are the most popular ones. I'm on social media on Instagram, Chris Dorado Beats, on Facebook as Chris Dorado. Fantastic. So those are the main ones where most of the traffic is.
That's awesome. We have got Chris Dorado with us today, joins us live, and you can find him on Instagram. It's Instagram.com, Chris Dorado 823 if you want to see what he's up to over there on Instagram. So, Chris,
sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. This is about you. It's not about me. Go ahead, man.
It was recently changed to the Instagram handle to Chris Dorado Beats.
Fantastic. So
that's where most of the traffic's at, and is where mostly everyone's contacting me, and it's where I respond most, at least on a daily basis.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about Trench. We're going to play this here in a few moments.
Trench. One of my favorite songs. It's my second single. I released it earlier this year, January 2022. A little background about it. Musically, I guess, do you want me to talk about the beat a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tell us all about it, man. Tell us.
Okay, great. Yeah, while listening to some tunes, I came across really captivating melody. So I put it together with some drums that I like. And while I started working on my album, started recruiting some artists I like, and I hit up a couple artists, and one of them was one of my all-time favorite hip-hop artists is FT Street Smarts, and he hopped on right away. Godfather Part 3 from Infamous Mob, both of them from New York. FT's from Brooklyn, and Godfather's from Queens. And then Rap Almighty from hip hop group Dirt Platoon from Baltimore, Maryland. He hopped on too when me and my consultant, who's also on the album, DV alias Christ, he's my consultant for the project, and he's engineering, mixing the songs. We put the song together, and right away it was just like I wanted it to be.
That's awesome.
So it's a very short song, 3 verses, 3 individuals, a very simple hip hop beat, hardcore, a little grimy, a little hardcore, but that's exactly how I like it. It's the only song on the album just like it. The album coming soon, by the way. So we're just putting some finishing touches on it.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold here on Skype. We're going to play the tune, and when we come back, we have got more with Chris Dorado here on our big, big broadcast. You are listening to the Sunday Radio Show on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. And, of course, our good friends over there at The Mix on Tuesdays.
Almighty nigga, I'm a beast. Let's do this. Yo, turn the volume up, loud, recline your seat. You're now rocking with the better, the most elite. Most this other shit is obsolete. Mad, weak, sweet as Mike and Ike's. Jokers riding one-wheel bikes. Bulls over clown ass niggas popping pills, showing their grills, it's not real. Time to bring the hood back to the business. Raw rhymes, raw ass beats, and raw niggas. All you pretty ugly niggas gon' stop it. For you wake up at the bottom of a mosh pit. All my veterans booting you out. Get Ragamag to open your mouth and Big 8 you. My assault is worse than date rape. I've been a beast since the Marcus Morton mixtape, nigga.
Big bags full of powder and herb. Shoot first cause a gun speaks louder than words. I'm the cat that smacked the dog shit out of a bird. One verse is way more than you cowards deserve. I ain't going nowhere without sour to burn. Got my ex-bitch praying that I will return. I got the wisdom of a pimp and the power to learn. To leave a face surrounded by sperm without a concern. Whatever you thought was unachievable, I did that first. You better believe I'm unbelievable, I get that work. You put your music up on Instagram and TikTok first. This ain't your motherfucking ordinary hip-hop verse. This ain't regular weed, these are dangerous trees. I'm trying to touch the heavens where the angels read. One hit to slow you down and change your speed. Everybody don't fuck with you, it ain't just me, nigga.
Y'all know the protocol, mob overall. My right hand over left fist while I floss. It costs to be the boss. Chalk up your loss. Charge it to the game and put his brain on the floor. Every day a war beef knocking at your door. Hating niggas hurt real, niggas stand tall. Head underwater, rise above all. Get wet with the drizzy, caught up in the quiet storm. Internationally foreign, daylight dawning. I made my own lane, autobahn in the foreign. Marvin, the blicker bring it back to the basics. Native faces, camouflage painted. Blend with the trees like Wabba, fat like Jabba, chief like Kiana. Parker, foot long splits to the African ganja. Persona, fuck what you thought, it don't matter.
That's Chris Dorado. He joins us today here on our big program, and you're joining us live here on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. Also, our good friends over there at The Mix on Tuesdays. Chris Dorado back with us here on our big program. He's available on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. He's all over the place, and he joins us here back on our big, big broadcast. So, Chris, tell me a little bit about your social media and how you use that to market your music.
Instagram. I've been using Instagram to just promote the singles, any updates, any videos, as well as other artists that I'm working with. So making sure that hip hop fans across the nation or even across the world can get the opportunity to listen, because it's possible that it's right up their alley and they can appreciate it.
That's awesome. It is Chris Dorado. He's with us live, coast to coast, border to border on iHeartRadio today, and also AMFM247.com. You can also find us each and every week at 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, and of course our good friends over there at The Mix on Tuesdays. So, Chris, take me through the process of creating beats and how you go about this process.
This goes back to what year was that? Till after meeting Pace One of the Outsiders, he had just dropped an album called Shady Core back in 2015. So that was getting a lot of underground buzz. And he kind of had some time. He was doing shows, and he had some time to help mentor me. So I expressed the interest after he recruited me to really kind of put it to life, something that I always wanted to pursue. So he showed me. He showed me what equipment to get, how to use it, and then I put my my own creativity on it as well. Felt that it was always in me. He felt the same, that it was always in me. So it kind of took some time. So it was very new to me. I never really dabbled into it. So getting used to the software was quite a task. But by the end of 2016, we Pace One and I started recording some demos, and he introduced me to the rest of Team One all throughout 2016, and by 2017, Team One and I, specifically Pace One, Rival, Confucius, Little Man, we were just creating music every chance we got. But lately, it's just been Pace One and Rival and me, where we would get together and create some music, and they were kind of mentoring me on making beats, messing with different styles, trying to capture that creativity, kind of individualness in making hip hop beats.
Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. Chris Dorado is with us. He is on Spotify. He's also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram as well. So what's been some feedback you've gotten on your music and your beats and everything that you're involved in?
Lots of great feedback on everything about it. The most important thing was getting friends, family, and some new fans that to really like it, really appreciate it. That was the best part. Hearing people say that this is hip hop, this is real hip hop. So that's what I really wanted to capture. And it's cool to get random people inboxing me and saying, this is cool, I like it, messages, comments, testimonials, the downloads, the streams. So it's every now and then I'll check it out, and it's it's cool that it's reaching the nation, it's reaching the world. So that's always appreciated.
We've got Chris Dorado with us today. So Vent is the next track we're going to play. Tell me a little bit about Vent.
Okay. Vent's cool because when I had made that beat, I was thinking about specific people when I made it. So yeah, two of them are on it. So it was pretty cool putting it together. And legendary hip hop artist DV alias Christ, he's on it as well. He liked it a lot, and he wanted to get on it. Freestyle and Destroy of the Arsonists, legendary hip hop group, big fan of them. I asked some of them to get on it, and it kind of linked. Me and Freestyle from the Arsonists were going back and forth about collaborating, and he really liked it. So when I made the beat, I had thought about him being on it with a couple of the other Arsonist cats. So kind of worked out a lot. So it was like really like natural, and DV added some of his vocals and his creativity and his originality, which helped out a lot. And that's getting really good feedback as well. And he helped out with the bass line. So the bass line's heavy. So
fantastic.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs.
Well, we are going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold, and we are going to play the track. So, I don't know if his burrito is done, or if he had a timer go off, if he's cooking food. I don't know what's going on. But we're going to go to Vent, and it's here on our big program.
Arsonist. The interception of perception leaves you with no recollection. Mastered with perfection, crafted for your disconnection. Lack of protection, big mistake. They take you on inspection. Misdirection, this forbidden section leads you to rejection. With no confession, the profession is aggression. Meshing, borderline obsession, mixed in with depression and redemption. Dissection with the scalpel to the midsection. Injection of infection, guarantee you no resurrection. Demonstrated, paraded, your body masqueraded, castrated, decapitated, lacerated, and inundated, deflated, partially mutilated, perforated, obliterated. They probably masturbated, twisted is an understatement. No misconception, no misunderstanding. All imperfection with no reprimanding. Murder simply undemanded. Bombarded, disregarded, burned by the cold-hearted. But so sincerely, now you're merely the dearly departed.
She's a killer, he's a killer.
See, I'm getting familiar with the man in the mirror.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer, and it gets no realer. Ain't no horror thriller.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer. Orchestrated violence, rest in peace with the silence.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer. Hear the sound of the sirens, you're part of the violence.
We be killing it. Cold flow, leave them shivering. It's apparent that I'll kick your kid. Wave a knife, stick it in your ribs. Pay the price with your ligaments. Destroy that nigga sick. This ain't sent the candy rap. This is ready to go to war on a camel's back. This is I've accepted. I will never get a platinum plaque. That when I talk to God, he don't answer back. Y'all ain't tall enough to get up on this roller coaster. Don't make me have to send Drake back to Nova Scotia. See, any old folk can hold a toaster. But I shined out of 50 MCs down with Tony Toka. Verbally, it's like surgery. Certainly, I can purposely murder you, so can perjury. Nervously, you hear nerds scream.
Nah, I'm a killer, she's a killer.
He's a killer. See, I'm getting familiar with the man in the mirror.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer, and it gets no realer. Ain't no horror thriller.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer. Orchestrated violence, rest in peace with the silence.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
Hear the sound of the sirens, you're part of the violence.
You ain't never bust no gun, nigga. I see it in your eyes. You scared as fuck and won't pull that trigger. You don't wanna die. I know your kind, you lie with your crew, ride with solo, you smoke time. Yeah, writing's your forte, evidence this place, there's nowhere to hide. Come outside.
So I could beat that ass. Everybody gets up until the heat go blast. Don't need no pass. Cars come with compartments, the Rico stash. I know cash, but he know cash. Frontin' like he that nigga was when I seen him last. Then they found him in a dumpster with his wig pushed back. And note attached, saying he was a real nigga, but the story ain't match.
Nah, I'm a killer, she's a killer.
He's a killer. See, I'm getting familiar with the man in the mirror.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer, and it gets no realer. Ain't no horror thriller.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer. Orchestrated violence, rest in peace with the silence.
I'm a killer,
Who's a killer?
she's a killer.
He's a killer. Hear the sound of the sirens, you're part of the violence.
That is Chris Dorado. That is Vent. And it is here on your big, big broadcast. Jiggy Jaguar Experience rolls on here on 990 WBOB. Also, live on Twitch as well. I'll give you a little bit more details about that here in just a few seconds. But we want to bring back in the great Chris Dorado. Chris is back with us here on our big broadcast. You join us live each and every Sunday at 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. We, of course, are live 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, and 1 p.m. Mountain Standard each and every Sunday. And, of course, you can find us on the mix on Tuesdays if you miss us live on Sundays. Live video at our website, JIGGYJGUAR.com. Also, a live video on Twitch as well. And Chris joins us back here on our big program. So when you go out there and you work with various artists, what is that process like? Is there any times where you're just pulling your damn hair out working with some of these guys, or is everything a smooth process?
A little bit of both. So when I started the project, I first spoke to my mentors, Pace One, Rival, Outsiders about it, because we were doing demos for so long, and I was making a lot of beats. So I finally got the itch to start my own project, and like I said before, I've been going to hip hop shows and supporting independent hip hop artists for many years. So there was somewhat of a relationship between me and lots of independent hip hop artists, and the desire to work with them one day was there. So I reached out to a couple artists who I've met before and really wanted to work with. So what was that?
No, I'm just listening, brother. I'm just listening. It was probably Skype, probably a Skype hiccup there. So, Chris, you've got some amazing stuff. We have got one more track we are going to play here. This is a fantastic piece of business. No apology letters. Tell us a little bit about this track and some of the people that are on it, some of the different people that helped bring this to life.
Yeah, that's No Apology Letters is my first single, professional debut. So, little background on it. It's also one of my favorite beats. Big fan of piano. Big fan of breakbeat drums and some just obscure sounds. So putting that together was a lot of fun. A lot of my friends, Pace One Rival, liked it. So definitely wanted it for the album. But when I started the project, definitely Pace One Rival were going to be a part of it. So I had already met Young Z at this point, so we were talking about working. But outside of the Outsiders Team One group, I definitely wanted to work with a bunch of artists, specifically Trife Diesel down from Staten Island, Theodore Unit, Ghostface Wu-Tang, and Lord Goat, formerly known as Gore Elohim Gore-Tex from Nonfiction. So I had met them before and discussed working together when I already started making beats. So they were definitely down to work with something as long as the vibes were there, the sounds were good. So when I hit up Trife, he loved it and he said he'll hop on. And while I started working on the album, working with a lot of different artists, there are 30 people on the project. So it's my debut, 30 people. So it's coming soon. So we're wrapping up. I started it back in May 2021, and like I said, Trife Diesel was the first one to hop on, and I had an idea of getting a bunch of people on the song, but when I bumped into DV Elias Christ in New York back in July 2021, he wanted to hop on, and yeah, we got a great working relationship. He's mentoring me on the music business, and he's mixing, engineering the project, and yeah, he said let's do it, let's release it. It's a great song. Trife's verse, and Trife also has a mini hook as well, and they complement each other lyrically, and everyone loves the sound. So it's a great debut song. We got a lot of great positive feedback across fans across the nation that tap into underground hip hop. So I'm proud to have it as my debut single. Released it last year, and released a video late last year, either earlier this year. So yeah, it's there. It's everywhere. It's on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you can find digital streaming music, wherever you download music. Online is available. Amazon has it. There's about 20 other online services that I don't even know of that offer it. But if you were to Google Chris Dorado beats, No Apology Letters, it'll pop up. So videos on YouTube. I have it on my page. DV Elias Christ has it on his page. And yeah, a lot of positive feedback. Debut single.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to go to it. I really appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on and chatting with us. I look forward to doing this again. Good luck with everything, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, brother. Now, it is No Apology Letter, and it is here on your big program Sunday radio show.
You already know. As we say in low life, you already love. They call me M-I-N-G, the mercy. Skill level higher than most beat the thirst. Always keep them dry, yeah, they need water for dirt. They keep planting seeds in soil that never work. I got the formula though. Horse blinders for the sleepers with a murderous flow. I'm an Indian head sweater, RL 94. Classic. I mastered every yes that was a no. The passion, the Christ redirected in different roles. I'm here to do right, so I broke up my tombstone. They thought they took my life, but instead I was reborn. Resurrect, redirect, removed, and move on.
No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No apologies, nigga, please. No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No sorries, nigga, please.
Deceivers wanna be achievers. These hoes wanna be divas. You know the metaphor. When they come through the doors, so you prepared for these creatures like the art of war. Features about to be 100K or more. I speak this into existence, crystal ball. I'm top 5, they never mention, but it's me they call. When you shot and need attention and say, help me, Lord, Lord. I don't see no competitors. Most niggas, they say nice, never met a predator. Talk shit, it's on site. No apology letters, whole click, go ape shit. No apostrophe, fella. There's no continuation after that. Just white chalk and yellow tape. Aftermath. I'm from banging on the wall, you need a hall pass. I'm true school, you're detention. After class.
No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No apologies, nigga, please. No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No sorries, nigga,
y'all niggas better realize you see the brilliance in me. I never claimed to be the illest nor the realest MC. I'm associated with killers on a millionth degree. So raise your hand if you're sure, if you feel you agree. I'm like Wyatt Earp, frequently spotted rocking the flyest shirts with a bitch holding a grip inside a designer purse. Pop out tires, pop out irons burst, no permit. Light up your strip just like some fireworks. Liars curse, never knock it until you try it first. Niggas getting to talking lopsided, they gon' lie in the dirt. Everybody quiet in church while I recite a verse. I'm a live wire, they called me sire when I was birthed. Bless the crowd with holy water, they bout to die of thirst. Open up the floodgates, go out and buy the merch. Log on, browse through the web where all the spiders lurk. Roll up a fat easy water and inspire the surf. I'm about to rain and put the game on a high alert. Spit my darts clearly when speaking to the entire earth. The flow is priceless, you'll never value what I am worth. You want it first, you gotta put in work, nigga.
No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No apologies, nigga, please. No apologies. I don't wanna hear no apologies. No sorries and can I please? No sorries, nigga, please.
You now tuned in to the best radio